It occurred to me I hadn't showed any of the goodies. Most of them are like that, to be honest. The liners I really don't know about, because this is the second engine I've torn into, to be honest. I feel like there's supposed to be a crosshatch there, and it looks more vertical than crosshatchy, but you know. Oh well. And we got the oil pan off, so we're gonna start tearing into this, learning what's what under here. Just to lay you down and show you. So does this. Or is this all one piece? She looks kind of chunky. I really don't want to just rip away at it and get fucked in the face. Boy. Oh, so that connects to that. Oh, I see. And that's what a press O-ringed into that hole right there. Yeah, I got oil on me. Or is there a retainer? There's a fucking retainer. I hear a truck. So what keeps this little piece? Come on off of there. God. I hate when tools don't cooperate. Of course, I need a wrench for it. Luckily, these things are fucking held together with 9/16 wrenches. This definitely seems like it retained that. Look at that. We're learning. I wonder if you can see what I'm doing. I like putting shit back where it was, so I don't lose it. I've already lost enough bolts in this process. Like I say, luckily they're all standard. I've got plenty of standard bolts and plenty of standard flange bolts, so. Of course. 'Extensión. Man, she's... Goodness. Man, I wonder what that actually torques to. 10 million? At least we know it was tight. That sucks. Uh-oh. I'm running out of absorbent mats. Am I missing something? Oh, there's a... Is that a hole for a retainer? That's interesting. I don't know if this... I don't have a fucking light today. Impact didn't have a fucking chance. There she goes. Oh yeah, she's heavy. I'm just gonna have to man up, aren't I? Uh-oh, that was dumb. Oil pump works. Man, I would have been salty if I was under that. I really... The reason I don't want to fuck with this thing is it's heavy, overhead, covered in oil, and it's gonna suck dick. And there's shit in my way still. big girl right there. Boom. Everything's getting covered in oil. It's down. The real debate is whether she gets a new oil pump or not. Oil pump's down now. We just gotta go for the plate next. I guess it's a plate. Yeah, that's a plate. It's gotta be a plate. How would you get to anything if it wasn't a fucking plate? It's interesting there's not much holding it up. I wonder if it's steel or aluminum. It's steel as fuck. That's gonna suck. I wonder how heavy that thing is. Man, that's like 1/4 inch. Well, it's smoke break time. I'll be back with fresh batteries. Righty. So we've got two more rod caps full. Same story. There's a big pit in it. But let me go set it down. One here. Man, that's the only one that Alrighty. I guess we'll start with this one. I'm pretty sure these guys have to come out because the lip of them catches. And then we can try to push it out. Wasn't expecting that. And that's where they've been getting stuck at. That's a ball buster. Fucking every single one of them is gonna fight me out. Can't have a couple easy ones. This one's gonna suck the worst. Because I can't get my fucking hammer in there. Sometimes you just gotta take a fucking second. So you don't lose your shit. Alright, folks. We've got a bit of a mess on our hands, but we got one pulled, and the damage is kind of wild, if you ask me. You can, like, cut your finger with that divot. Also, if this is also your first time doing one of these, before you try pushing pistons out, make sure you've removed these oil jets, because they spray oil up onto the bottom of the piston. But yeah, fun times. I'll show you the undercarriage. She doesn't look awful. A lot of that's just me touching it in rags. You can't really feel anything, surprisingly. Yeah, and it mic'd out correctly. So, as long as the specifications I found are correct, we're looking okay so far as the crank goes. I really don't want to change the crank. Well, once again, I did that thing where I didn't record what I did, but we've got 2 pistons out, 2 liners. There were some casualties. Don't look at my welds too hard, but that's what they look like with their coolant passageways. Exciting times. Alright, folks, we're back. It's Saturday. Skipped ahead a little, as always. Been fighting some of these pistons out. They have not been wanting to come out smooth. So, hopefully I'm not. I don't know. I'm beating that up pretty hard trying to get these out. It occurred to me after, like, ow, damn, that's sharp. It occurred to me after some point, which is this point, to start leaving the bearing in so I could beat the piston out. I know they should slide out, but they're not. Or I feel like they should slide out. But they're not. But we've only got 2 cylinders left and 4 liners to go. Our liner puller, I didn't know what I was doing. So there's 2 different sets of threaded bits here. There's this piece, and then this piece. And this piece I stripped out, I think, because I had it ran all the way up here and was pushing against it. So we just ran it all the way down into it, welded it up, and started actually using oil on the threads like a decent mechanic would. So I think she'll make it through the job, I hope. Old Amazon special. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. so the GoPro done got hot on me, but the other cylinders are out, or the other pistons are out. I'm kind of worried about that, but I really didn't hurt them. I think most of them I got lucky and was beating on the bearing. So now we've got the Amazon special. It's pretty cool. So these, I don't know, I'm not going to pull it out to show you. I'll show you on the next one. But it's got these spring-loaded arms that have hooks that go down in there and grab the liner. I guess I'll be a sweetheart and show you. I can't show you shit, can I? You can almost see it's got, there's fingers that grab the edge of the liner. And then you just start wrenching. Put you a little sauce of some flavor on there to keep everything happy. Gets hot right here too. Keep everybody lubricated. And if you're a He-Man, you can, not a He-Man, if you're one of those guys, you could put an impact on it, but I like putting wrenches on stuff like this. But as you can see it just walks that guy right up on out of there. And you can pretty much grab this and pull the whole doohickey out with it, and then we're pretty much torn down. Get this spacer plate off. Start looking at the deck. Maybe clean it or something. Well, that's a wrap for a half day of work on a Saturday, I think. I've had enough at least. I'm ready for chill 30. But she's torn down. Parts are coming. Crank looks alright. And there's plenty of mess to dry over the weekend. We got everything stuffed in the shop. This is kind of heresy, but unfortunately I'm going to have to leave the head out in the weather. So, that's kind of going to suck. At least it's covered. I really don't know what else to do with it. I guess I could... try to... No, there's no room over there. Yeah. I am going to take the oil filter home and cut it open. I'll show you all what that looks like.